Intro. Hello everyone. Welcome. I am so glad you are here with me today. Have you ever felt like the world is just moving too fast? Like you are being pulled in a million different directions? It takes every ounce of your energy just to keep your head above water? I know that feeling. I have lived that feeling. In today's fast-paced world, mental strength is not optional. It is essential. It is the anchor in the storm, the quiet voice. You can handle this when everything around you is shouting that you cannot. We face constant change, stress, uncertainty in our lives, in our families, in our work. It is part of the human experience. Building that inner resilience, that core of unshakable strength, allows us to navigate the beautiful, messy, often unpredictable journey of life. It is how we build healthier relationships, thrive in our careers, and rise with grace from personal setbacks. Chapter 1. Now, when you hear the word discipline, what comes to mind? For so many of us, it sounds harsh, restrictive, like a punishment. We think of grueling workouts, rigid diets. But I want to invite you to see it in a new light. True self-discipline is not about being hard on yourself. It is an act of profound self-love. It is about making a promise to your future self and having the integrity to keep it. It is the quiet commitment to your own well-being, even when you do not feel like it. Discipline does not mean you have to overhaul your entire life overnight. That is a recipe for burnout. The real magic happens in the small things, the tiny, consistent actions you take every single day. Think about starting with just a 5-minute plan in the morning, before you check your phone, before the world rushes in. Another powerful technique is called habit stacking. Right after you brush your teeth, do 2 minutes of stretching. Right after you pour your first cup of coffee, read 1 page of an inspiring book. It is not about willpower, it is about smart strategy. Over weeks and months, these tiny wins start to compound. Each time you follow through, you cast a vote for the person you want to become. You are sending a message to your subconscious that you are reliable, that you are someone who keeps their word. This newfound reliability will start to ripple into every area of your life, at work and at home. So, what is one tiny, consistent action you can commit to starting tomorrow? Whatever it is, make it so small, you cannot say no. Chapter 2. We all have a natural tendency to seek comfort. It is human nature. But here is a truth I have learned over and over again. Your greatest growth is always waiting for you, just on the other side of your comfort zone. Avoiding challenges does not keep you safe. It limits your potential and shrinks your world. The first step is to reframe. Stop thinking of a challenge as a threat or a potential failure. See it as an experiment. An experiment is not about succeeding or failing. It is about gathering data. It is about learning. This month, set one stretch goal that feels a little out of reach, a tiny bit nervous and a bit excited. Break the mountain into weekly steps. For a 5K, walk 20 minutes 3 times. For new software, watch a 15-minute tutorial. Each small action strengthens your confidence muscle. Every time you choose courage over comfort, you deposit strength into your emotional bank. Fear may be present. Courage is taking action in the presence of fear. Okay, I feel you. But I am doing this anyway because growth matters more than comfort. Chapter 3. Our minds are incredible, powerful things, constantly active, producing thousands of thoughts every day. Many are random, repetitive, and not necessarily true. One myth about mental strength is that you need to stop negative thoughts. You cannot stop the clouds, and you cannot stop thoughts from arising. And that is okay. Your power is in choosing your response. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. Imagine you are sitting on a riverbank, and your thoughts are leaves floating by. You do not need to jump in and wrestle each leaf. Watch them come and go. A simple, life-changing tool is the pause. When anger, anxiety, or frustration rises, just pause. Before you react, before you speak or type, stop. Take one conscious breath. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. This creates space between trigger and response. In that space, label the emotion. This is anxiety. Or, I am feeling anger right now. Naming helps tame it. From overwhelming wave to observable experience, you are no longer, I am angry, but I am a person currently feeling anger. There is a world of difference. Once paused and labeled, you can choose. Does this require a response now? Can I see this differently? What would my highest self do? This moves you from reactive to responsive. Helpful for spirals like, what if I fail the presentation? Reframe to, how can I best prepare to make my presentation a success? Not toxic positivity, just a constructive perspective. With practice, this becomes second nature. You become the calm center in your storm, navigating your inner world with grace and wisdom. Chapter 4. Let us talk about something difficult, especially for natural givers and caretakers: setting boundaries. We often think saying no is selfish or disappointing. Hear this loud and clear. Setting healthy boundaries is not selfish. It is self-respect and critical to mental strength. Your energy is a finite resource. Each draining yes you cannot afford is a withdrawal. Too many withdrawals lead to burnout. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Boundaries protect your energy, time, and well-being. They are not walls. They are fences around the garden of your inner life. A healthy fence has a gate, and you decide what comes in. Start with a simple script. You do not need a long explanation. Less is more. For example, "Thank you for thinking of me. I cannot take that on right now, but I can help out next week when my current project is finished." Polite, clear, optional alternative, then follow through. Consistency teaches people how to treat you. Boundaries are also about saying yes to yourself. Block non-negotiable time. These are not luxuries, they are necessities. When you maintain clear boundaries, you gain energy and presence for your yesies. Relationships improve with mutual respect. You reduce overwhelm and feel more in control. Chapter 5. There are 2 ways to view abilities. Fixed mindset says intelligence, personality, and skills are set in stone. You have it or you do not. But there is a more powerful way: the growth mindset. Abilities can be developed through dedication, hard work, and learning. Your brain is like a muscle. Use it to strengthen it. Change your language. Instead of "I cannot do this," add "yet." Instead of "I am not good at this," say "I am in the process of learning this." Pick one skill and track progress for a month. What you practiced, learned, and small improvements. Seek feedback. What is one thing I am doing well, and one thing to be more effective? Listen with an open heart. Careers change fast. Learn, unlearn, relearn. Ride the wave of change. Do not be left behind. Give yourself permission to be a beginner, to be awkward, to make mistakes. Every stumble is a step toward mastery. Chapter 6. We glorify busy and wear exhaustion like a badge. That is a broken model. Consistent self-care is not indulgence. It enables every other habit. The pillars. Pillar 1 is sleep. You cannot hack it. It supports memory, emotional regulation, and stress management. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours. Pillar 2 is movement. You do not need a marathon, a brisk walk, a 15-minute dance, or gentle stretching. Movement elevates mood and processes stress hormones. Pillar 3 is real breaks. Rest and disconnect, not phone scrolling. Schedule them and protect them like a meeting with the CEO of your life. You. Self-care is fuel. Do not run yourself without rest, movement, and nourishment. When you care for basic needs, your capacity and resilience grow. This is bedrock. Chapter 7. Nobody likes to fail. It can feel embarrassing and shameful. We want to hide, pretend, or blame. Your relationship with failure predicts long-term success and mental strength. Mentally strong people do not avoid failure. They fail forward. A setback is an event, not who you are. Treat failures as data, not drama. After the sting fades, put on your metaphorical lab coat. Ask, what worked? What did not? One thing I will do differently next time. Iterate. Try, fail, analyze, adjust, try again. This builds skills, creativity, and unshakable resilience. Failure loses power to stop you. It becomes redirection. Successful people let failure refine them, not define them. So there we have it. 7 powerful, practical habits. Remember, mental strength is built, not born. It is not a gift some receive and others do not. It is a practice, a skill set you can develop day by day, choice by choice. Bust the myths that say you must be emotionless or perfect. Your humanity and vulnerability are where true strength lives. Turn this into action. Do not do all at once. Pick one that resonates today. Start small. Be consistent. Be patient. Over time, you will see profound improvements in relationships, career, and your emotional well-being. You will feel grounded, capable, and at peace. If this resonated, please subscribe. Comment which habit you will start this week. Turn on subtitles for accessibility. Thank you for spending this time with me. Go out and be the strong, amazing person you were born to be.